What's up, guys? It is Nintenjoel, and it is time for another podcast. Hell yeah, we've got Mr. Shogun Death, and we are ready to rock. Got a new mic, thanks to Shogun Death.
Yeah!
Thank you so much,
Yes!
dude. You have no idea. This means the world to me. I owe you big time. This literally is, oh man, I've been needing a mic for so long, and it is a blue Yeti, or no, blue Snowball, and it kicks ass, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine. Pleasure is all mine,
very,
bro.
very stoked.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for that.
Yes, sir, no problem.
So, we are here on episode 3. What we have decided is episode 3 because if you did not watch, the last episode was actually broken up into 2 parts. With the first part is going to be on my channel, and then the second part will be on his channel, and then this one's going to be on my channel. So we're recording these kind of ahead of time. We're kind of ahead of ourselves right now, but that's a good thing. It's better to have a ton of material because, man, we can just talk for hours.
Yeah. No shit.
Yep, so...
We actually can.
Literally. We have tested this many times, so, yeah. Okay, so, episode 3. We've got topics.
Episode 3.
All kinds of stuff.
We got tons of topics.
Yeah, you've got a ton of topics. So I've got enough topics that I could do this episode just by myself, but we're not going to do that. We're going to pick and choose, and we will switch between topics and who is giving them. So first of all, I hope everybody out there is doing good. Thank you very much for watching the podcast.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the support on even just, as of this time recording this, only the first episode's been put out, and it was already at like 145 views, which is, I expected 50 views. I see a lot of lovely people are taking care of us, and they're actually watching this stuff, so thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I don't know, I just see a lot of retro gaming podcasts that seem to have, 50 views on them, and over 100 really surprised me, so that was really cool. So, but hey, it's because 2 guys that talk about beer and video games and metal and all that stuff, it's going to draw a different crowd. So, and if you don't know, that's what we're all about. We're all about talking about anything nerdy plus beer.
Yeah.
And that gets us to our very first subject, as always.
Oh, shit.
As always.
We
We always love that first question. What are you drinking on today, Mr. Shogun Death?
Oh, shit. Well, if you'd like to know, my dear friend Joel,
I would like to know.
I'm actually rocking some Nikazi. I'm rocking a seasonal release. It's called Believer.
Yes.
It is the double red ale. Pretty sweet. Show that right now. I'll talk about it a little bit. Believer double red ale.
Yes.
Unlike a typical red ale, Believer balances a rich malt complexity with a plentiful hop presence. Notes of caramel. Notes of... Oh, sorry. Ooh, so many words. Notes of caramel, toffee, fig, and dates ease into the earthy floral hops, making this double red ale incredibly drinkable and full-flavored. Brought to you by Nikazi Brewing Company.
Yes.
Out of Eugene, Oregon.
Yes, even better.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, if you guys are more of watchers of, Shogun Death's channel, maybe aren't familiar with me as much, I am from Oregon, and I live about an hour away from Eugene, so that is awesome. In fact...
That is super sick.
Did you know, Timothy, that just about a couple of weeks ago, I was literally across the street from the Ninkasi brew area, so... Yeah.
No, sir, I did not.
Well, there was this is a subject I might want to talk about later on, too, but I went to a retro toy store called Replay Toys in Eugene, Oregon, and it's amazing. God, I could talk about that store alone all day long. But anyways, we were there for toys, so I didn't have a chance to go to Ninkasi or anything, but, we have Ninkasi all the time. In fact, I drank that beer.
All right.
I drank that beer in a 12-pack just recently, and it is a delicious double red IPA.
It's fantastic.
Double red IPA, is that what it was?
Yeah, double red IPA, and I get it out here in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
That's so awesome.
On the complete opposite side of the coast.
That is really awesome. But
brutal Bit Brothers are literally from coast to coast.
Yes, they are. It's like coast to coast radio, man.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
So, yeah, Ninkasi's awesome, and they are pretty local to me. I get a lot of their beers. I just got a 12-pack of... my buddy Kevin was up here, and he bought a 12-pack of a Ninkasi. It was a mixed pack, so it was 4 different beers, 3 each, and
sick.
And the double red IPA was in there, and it was really good too. So that's really awesome.
It's a great seasonal beer.
Very cool.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm wheezing on right now.
That's fucking awesome.
I actually just finished her off, and I'm on to the Ballast Point grapefruit
Oh,
sculpin.
that's a good one.
Also a good beer.
Yes.
Good chill beer. But what I want to know, Joel, is what are you wheezing on tonight, my friend?
Well, I'm going to open it right here on camera. You can see it here in the background. And I'm going to open it with something else that Tim sent me with that beer, this bottle opener that is also Ballast Point. It's so badass. This is no joke my favorite bottle opener now, so thank you, Tim. When I heard it rattling around in the box, I was like, uh-oh. Oh, shits. Something's fucking broken in there. And,
oh, no.
Nope, it was just this badass bottle opener, so I'm going to open this up right now in front of you guys. And what this is awesome is what it is. I was at Safeway. Once again, I don't know what's up, but in my town, Safeway has the best beer selection. They just have a huge selection. And I couldn't find anything at first, and sometimes it's just because there's so much. You're wandering down the aisle, there's just a freaking ton of colors being puked at you at once, and you're just like, what the hell beer do I get? And so I was like, I don't know what the fuck to get, and so I was like kind of wandering away from the 6-pack section, going back to the 22s, when I spotted this. Got
Dun, dun, dun.
Bridgeport Brewing Multi-Ball Double IPA, and yeah, it has to do with pinball. Which is badass, and it is a double IPA. It is quite delicious. I just finished one up. It's 8.2%, and it's got an IBU of 87. Fairly bitter.
Oh, girl. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
girl.
Shit. And on the back we got
hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. And then on the back we got story time. And it says,
Story time.
This is so good for the channel, too. Drop your quarters in and tilt back a bottle of multi-ball double IPA. This hoppy brew starts with a specialty malt base for some subtle caramel notes and a rich amber color. Then we go full tilt with a combo shot of 7 types of delicious Northwest hops, including a ton of Cascade dry hops, fuck yes, for a floral and citrus aroma. Game over. Fuck yes.
Oh, that is cold as fuck.
That sets the standard, so we're going to pour this out right here. I'm going to give it kind of an aggressive pour. I want a little bit of a head here. And...
All right.
And
All right.
It really did describe it very well, too. It's got a nice amber color, very nice caramely and malty touches, and not actually as... piney and citrusy as a lot of Northwest like double IPAs or Imperial IPAs are. You know, a lot of those are like super like resinous fucking like piney and citrusy and like super
the
hoppy.
hops just pound they pound the back of your throat.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally with the hops.
Yeah, exactly. That's more of a Pacific Northwest style. This one I feel...
Oh, totally.
This one I feel is like almost this mix of your neck of the woods and my neck of the woods, because it's also got this...
Alrighty.
It's also got this nice like malty balance, and it's not all hop characteristic.
Okay.
You know what it doesn't have that your beers do have, though, is first of all, this is like a super filtered beer. Like you can see like fucking right through it. But it also doesn't have that like creaminess. I noticed that some of your IPAs out there, your double IPAs,
it's a damn true statement.
Yeah, it's got
man.
like this.
They've got the
creamy head.
little bit of cream on it.
A little bit of creamy head, a little bit of just creamy mouthfeel. I can't even say why. I don't think there's any lactose in it or anything. I just
I have no
maybe
clue.
the hops just present something that I don't know, give it that, or maybe it's a different kind of malt or barley that you use. I don't know, but out there it seems like there's a little bit of a different mouthfeel to it. Whereas this one is like I said, this is like super clear, not too much of a head, but yeah, this shit's good. Gonna take a drink right now. Cheers to you, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Got an old lady cheersing you too on my glass. Big old chug. Yes. All right. So.
Oh yeah.
There's that.
So it's I think it's time for topics that we got the beers out of the way.
Yes, we got the beers out of the way. The people that don't drink beer are like, hurry up and get to some games and some nerdy shit.
I know. Right?
That is nerdy shit, folks. That is totally nerdy shit. It's just for other nerds. Okay, so Tim, I'm gonna start off with the topic for you because I've been talking too much, and oh man.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've got one that, geez, we're just going to have to save. I've actually been saving it for a couple episodes. I've been warning of an incoming rant, and boy, is it coming. Yeah, I think what we'll do is I'll do a regular topic, and then you can do a topic, and then I'm going to rant my fucking face off and see what you think of it. Okay, here's one.
Sounds great.
Okay, so,
let's go.
Here we go. We both like RPGs. We're both RPG guys. tactical RPGs, action RPGs, turn-based RPGs,
Turn-based RPGs,
JRPGs, American RPGs. I actually don't know. Do you like American RPGs like Baldur's Gate or Diablo or Champions of Nora?
It's not my favorite. But I mean, like, I like Star Ocean 5 a lot.
Right
so.
on.
So I'm trying.
You gotta try like Baldur's Gate. Even if you get it like on Game Boy Advance, man, it's a really fucking cool game. Anyways, so I guess my question is how do you define an RPG, sir? I mean, I definitely have my own definition of what makes an RPG, and there's definitely a line that I draw with some games, and I guess I'll explain that after you explain. But I just wanted to say that there's definitely a line, and to me, I know what an RPG is, and I know what's not an RPG. And there are maybe a couple games that kind of go in between, but not many. So I'd like to know what your opinion on that is and what exactly you think classifies as an RPG, and what doesn't.
Well, for myself, I'm extremely closed-minded when it comes to RPGs because I was brought upon the brawn of the day of age of the RPGs on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
So JRPGs is, in my own like world, in my own head, are the only fucking RPGs. To me, personally. Now, I can think outside the box. I want the turn base. I want to be able to grind and level up and get equipment and get a whole bunch of frickin' zenny or money or coins or whatever the fuck you want and buy equipment and upgrade equipment and everything. But I don't like the MMO style shit. I really don't care for that too much, and that's what it feels like with the Western RPGs. That it feels like just an open world, weird concept that is just weird, and I don't know where to fucking turn because I can do anything that I want to at any point in time. But then again, there's you got your adventure RPGs, and there's different fucking genres and stuff, because a lot of people would think that The Legend of Zelda is an RPG. I, in fact, do not fucking think that whatsoever. The Legend of Zelda is not a fucking RPG.
It is not, and I can...
You do not level shit up. Yes, you get more equipment. It's an action game. It's an action RPG-ish-esque, close to it, I guess. But a lot of people would think that Zelda is an RPG. It is not. It is not a fucking RPG.
I wholeheartedly agree. I've gotten in this... Oh, great, now I have the hiccups. Great timing. I've gotten in this discussion a couple times on Facebook in groups and such, and
right, of course,
because it's unavoidable. If somebody says something about RPGs, and there's going to be one guy that comments and says, "Oh, I like Legend of Zelda," and you're just like, "Oh, God."
Right, and it's cool. Oh, it's a great RPG, right? No, and it's not a fucking RPG.
It's a great game.
You want to fucking it is an amazing game. I love Legend of Zelda. I have a Legend of Zelda fucking tattoo on my arm. I'm a fucking huge Legend of Zelda fan. Is it an RPG? Absolutely not. But action RPGs. Okay, action RPGs. Now I'm thinking about Secret of Mana.
Right.
Now I'm thinking about it's got a pseudo time-based time where I actually have to still kind of fight, and also Star Ocean.
Yeah, right.
Star Ocean is an action RPG. That is the epitome of fucking action RPGs is Star Ocean.
Yeah. Well, also
you play
Tales of Fantasia.
Tales of Fantasia, Tales of fucking anything.
Yeah.
Every single one of those games.
And there's a lot of action RPGs.
Action RPGs,
honestly,
but
I mean,
it's true. It's true, but you can actually, in the Tales games, you go into, or any of these games we're talking about now, in the action RPG genre, you go into a battle fucking scene.
Right.
That happens.
Right.
Is it going to be a 2D scene, or is it going to be a 3D scene? Doesn't matter. It's still a fucking action RPG.
Yeah, that part doesn't really...
Yes, that's it.
That part doesn't really matter as much to me. It's more of a... does it have an experience system? Do you level up when you kill enemies?
Do you level up? Do
you get a set number of points, and does it make you advance? And do you get stronger from there? Legend of Zelda is a great game
from experience points.
Legend of Zelda is a great game with RPG-ish elements where you can equip weapons and you can buy things.
Right.
And you can save your game, and it's overworld. A lot of people associate overhead views with RPGs, but it's not. There's no experience system.
Then what you would, but you're not going into a battle sequence. There is no battle sequence whatsoever. You're not gaining experience from defeating enemies.
But see, to me, And this is why I love discussing shit like this. To me, the battle sequence does not matter, because I'll tell you what I was going to get into, what I consider an RPG, because I'm so rigid in the fact that it's an experience system with leveling up and being able to equip your character. I don't actually think that it has to be something that has a separate battle scene, because what I consider an RPG are the Castlevania, Metroidvania games, because you gain experience, you gain levels, you gain attributes, you even gain magic, you can go to stores, you can equip every single part on every... You can equip more on yourself in the Castlevania games than you can in a lot of actual RPGs. You've got, left hand, right hand, helmet, armor, you've got boots, you've got a cape. I mean, you've got fucking... it's an RPG, but it doesn't go to a separate screen. And also, I'd like to point out that games...
I don't agree.
And I'd also like... then riddle me this. How is a game like Ys 3 an RPG, but the Castlevania Metroidvania games are not?
I don't know, man. I just feel like, okay, I understand that they have RPG elements.
No, it's got every
badass.
RPG element.
Okay, it has every RPG element, but it's still a side-scrolling fucking
It doesn't matter. No, it's a side-scrolling RPG. Ys 3 is a... if you look up a definition for Ys 3... if you look up a definition for Ys 3, it's going to say, fuck it, you know what? I'm going to GameFAQs right now. Not that those guys are the fucking Bible or anything, but I'm curious what they're going to say. Here we got Ys 3... what they define it as, because what I define Ys 3 as is I define it as a side-scrolling RPG, and this says it's Super Nintendo.
That's fine, man. That's
Super
cool.
Nintendo role-playing action RPG. So
there's so many side fucking genres and core genres that it's ridiculous.
I know, but I'm not saying it's not a side genre.
That's why this is a fucking good topic.
Exactly, but I'm not saying it's a side genre, or not saying it's not a side genre. It is a side genre, just like Secret of Mana.
You think it?
Just like Secret of Mana is different from Final Fantasy VI. Castlevania Aria of Sorrow is different from, Tales of Phantasia.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, they're all different, but it's still think about it. It's if you take away the fact that it doesn't go to a different screen, it is 100% literally an RPG. There's even a fucking store in the castle.
Okay. You win.
I'm not trying to win.
Argument. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. But I'm going to point out, back to what I started with before I answered, was that I'm a closed-minded asshole, and I only believe in fucking JRPGs that are RPGs.
Okay, well, see, that's your problem, because let me tell you, sir. Oh, and I want to correct you on something, sir.
Oh, okay.
Baldur's Gate is not like an MMO. It's not open world. It's actually pretty linear. Not like totally linear, but neither are regular RPGs. You really should give...
And that's the thing. I don't want it to be that linear. I want it to be my perfect linear, so I'm having fun.
Yeah, I know, but you should give it a try. It's not open world. It's actually very... They give you hints on where to go and stuff, and it's kind of like a regular RPG.
No, I just want to be able to fucking go to a town and they're like, hey man, you're supposed to go to this cave over there. And you're like, no, I don't want to listen to you. I'm going to go to this different town. And this other town, they're like, hey man, you should really listen to that other guy and you need to go to that cave over there. I'm like, okay, I should probably go to that cave over there. So
old school all the way, man.
Dude,
if you were really old school, you would like the ones that don't give you fucking clues, that are cryptic as shit, like Phantasy Star. If you were a real fucking RPGer, sir, you'd be, having to scramble and talk to everybody fucking 300 times and read the manual and maybe dip a piece of paper in water to figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Hey man, I played the original Final Fantasy 2. I know what that's about.
Yeah, right. It's just cryptic as shit.
And also Final Fantasy 5. Putting that out there is fucking stupid, and they don't tell you where to go.
Oh yeah, I got actually pretty far on Final Fantasy 5 on the Game Boy Advance version, and then I got to the desert and was just kind of pissed off.
Dude, that game is fucking ridiculous.
It's fun.
It's a good game.
It's fun,
though.
and I love the battle music, and
fucking just turns you on. Just makes you all fucking hyped up and fucking ready to go. Like
turns you on.
to fight somebody, to have sex on somebody, or to fucking like just raw dog anything you want or whatever.
It makes me want to twist my nipples. It turns me on so much. Very, very good.
Oh yes, very much.
Very good. So okay, so I guess that
Alright.
answers that question. We're both rigid assholes with our RPG.
Yes.
Because I'm not backing off on Castlevania. Well, not all Castlevania games. I mean, obviously, I'm talking about.
Well, obviously
Yeah.
not. I get what
Yeah.
you're saying, Joel. I got it.
And I'd like to point out, I think Curse of Darkness, Castlevania Curse of Darkness on PS2 is a fucking underrated RPG. And arguably RPG, I guess, but you still do all the same shit except for it's third person perspective instead of side scrolling. So, yeah. Crazy shit. Okay, so anything else you have to add to that topic?
No, I know I have nothing else. Nope, I got nothing else.
I have nothing. I don't have nothing.
I will talk into the mic and tell you I have nothing.
I'm very glad.
And that I'm very glad that we both have different opinion, and we are both rigid assholes.
Rigid assholes, yes.
Oh, thank you very much.
So I wonder what these people think of the fact that we're all dressed up with nowhere to go. I'm actually just wearing a Dickies shirt, but you never see me in a button-up shirt, so...
Yeah, I dressed to impress this evening because I know we have a big announcement tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
right.
I'm wearing a fucking tie.
Yeah, we got a contest to give a winner to who's going to get some...
Yeah, somebody's going to get some wind
Who's
shears.
going to get a couple
Somebody's going to get some shit.
glitter bombs and
Boom!
fucking
In the
frozen turds.
mouth.
I mean, they might not be frozen by the time they arrive, but they'll get the point. So, I guess it's your turn to get a topic going there, sir.
Oh, you want a topic? You want a fucking topic?
Yeah, I want a topic? I think we need more
All right,
topics.
so we're gonna talk about we're gonna change the we're gonna flip the script real quick, and I'm gonna ask you a real question right now, and I know it's kind of hard because it's gonna be very hard for you, Joel.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be real hard for you to answer this question.
Uh-oh.
Because there's probably about 10 of these for the answer.
Great.
What is your favorite band?
My favorite band. Like, of all time?
Boom. All time.
Actually, that's not so hard.
Really?
Because there's only one piece of ink.
Keep talking. I'm getting a beer. Keep
Okay,
talking.
there's only one. Well, then you're not going to be able to see this, but you've probably seen it before. I only have one band tattoo, and that is my Emperor logo on my hairy arm. Emperor, just kill. It's like what you would get if Mozart or Bach freaking played in a black metal band. So, yeah, Emperor with their classical style and just chaotic chaos.
Yeah?
Oh my god, Emperor is just, they're gods. They're amazing, and they quit while they're on top. And even though black metal's a bunch of elitist assholes that are fucking rigid in their opinions, Emperor's one band that I think most, not all for sure, but most people at least respect. Emperor is just a great fucking band. So there, quick answer. What about you?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Guess you weren't expecting
That's
huh?
Quite a... I was not expecting him to actually deal with that. Mine is actually a quick answer as well because I'm wearing the tie.
Oh, yes, yes.
Actually, I'm talking about the almighty Trivium. And I also do have a tattoo myself that I'm showing currently.
Yes.
That my awesome friend Derek Larson did in my mother's basement when I was like 23.
Fucking cheers to that.
Yes. Yeah, brother, cheers. So, the almighty Trivium, a lot of people don't really like them that much, but I don't know, man. They're a different style of metal, and they bring so much power and fun and just, god dang it. And they try to do different shit all the time, but their best album out there is Shogun. Hence the name, motherfuckers.
Yes, that is awesome, dude. Hell yeah, good answer.
That's where the name comes
I did
from.
not know that. So that is actually...
It comes from their album, the best album that they've ever created. Right there, it's called Shogun. Go check it out. And check out that song as well, because it is the best song
Nice. I am actually going to check that out. I have heard Trivium. I'm familiar with them. Not my favorite band. Not anything that anything that I really dislike or anything, but nothing that's like nothing that's just grabbed me yet. But I also haven't seen them live, and sometimes when you see a concert live or you see them live yourself, not even on video, it changes your opinion.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Yeah, it changes your opinion.
No, because they're capable of getting your emotion as well and enthralling you as a person. So.
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a whole different story, and I loved them before I seen them live, and I didn't actually get to see them live till like 5 years after I started listening to them.
See, that's the thing. I've never seen Emperor live, and they called it quits, so... they're from Norway.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, they're from Norway, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. The albums I have, In the Night Side Eclipse, Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk, they're just fucking classic. I mean, I don't even listen to them that often anymore because it's like all up here, like it's in my fucking head.
Right.
I know all the notes. I've heard it.
It's in your soul, dude. Absolutely. That's how I feel about Trivium. Like fucking Ascendancy. That was the first album that I checked out. Check out Ascendancy. That's the first time that I fell in love with Trivium. And that's just fucking to my core, just filled my bones.
That's awesome, dude.
It's so great.
That's good that you have a passion for a band. I mean, I have the same passion for Emperor. There are other bands that definitely come close.
Oh, absolutely. I can throw a few fillers in real quick too that
go for it, dude.
Come close to it too.
Go for it.
Absolutely, I'm gonna give it to the Black Dahlia Murder because they're fucking amazing.
They're a pretty good band, man.
Between the Buried and Me.
Fuck yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they kick ass live too. I saw them in Portland.
Oh dude, fuck yeah. I'm really digging Miss May I right now.
Never heard of them.
I know they've kind of grown up a little bit. It's a really like new school feel, but it's the old metal tones as well. But they are fucking great.
Nice. As for me, I'd say my favorites kind of change, but.
Oh, mine changed daily, dude.
I'd say one that's always been a favorite is a band called Drudg from Germany. I'll have to type in their name at the bottom. DRU DKH. They're from the Ukraine, and they play, the best way to describe it is very atmospheric, almost mellow black metal, especially the first 4 albums.
Okay.
It's just very atmospheric and woodsy and just fucking amazing. A lot like Cascadian black metal, which I'm not sure you're familiar with, but it's metal from around here. It's definitely more of an ode to nature as opposed to black metal that's just like Satan this, Satan that, you know.
Okay, man. Yeah, I mean, I can get on board with any metal.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I've seen that too, and that's something I've actually meant to bring up before as a topic is the fact that we listen to. There are so many metalheads out there, but we all listen to something different.
Yeah.
There's so many different genres on what we listen to.
Yeah, I mean, I can listen to any metal though, and I can listen to any music, but metal is where my heart is completely.
Yeah, me too.
Like. No matter what, and I can appreciate any metal whatsoever.
I can appreciate most metal. There's some stuff I don't like, but I'm a picky bitch, so I don't really like.
We're all metal snobs.
Yeah, exactly. But there's all bands that we fucking hate. I mean, shit. I was just talking about Venom. I fucking hate Venom. I know that they're the ones that technically like coined the term black metal, but really it was just a song title of theirs. And they never played black metal. They played more like thrash, and I just don't like them. They're very simplistic and I don't know, just
right. And in the new school scene, I hate fucking Atreyu.
Yeah, I don't like Atreyu.
Fucking like Atreyu can lick my balls, even though I used to like him when they came out with good albums, and now they're fucking suck. Avenged Sevenfold used to be metal, and they're fucking pussies now.
Yeah, I will admit. Avenged Sevenfold did used to be metal.
Avenged Sevenfold used to be my favorite fucking band, and they were the one fucking show that fucking rocked my world because there was 10 people sitting at their fucking show, and I was 10 of them motherfuckers that watched them play when they played an Ernie Ball stage at a Warped Tour. And I bought the goddamn t-shirt of Sounding of the Seven Trumpets. I fucking loved them when they were in Hopeless fucking Records. And then they went to Warner Brothers and fucking said, fuck you, dude. Yeah. And they fucking sucked a bunch of dick. And they can suck my dick now because fuck you, because you're not fucking metal anymore. And even though the fact that still to this day, in my goddamn heart, that Sinister Gates is still the undisputed best motherfucking guitarist in the world, even though he's an asshole for the money.
Well, yeah, I never really...
And he's the only reason why I play a Schecter guitar, because that guy is fucking amazing, but he's not happy, and he shouldn't be in that goddamn stupid fucking band.
I have definitely heard Avenged Sevenfold several times, and I heard some older stuff.
Rant over.
The first few times I heard them, I was just like, oh god, this is terrible. And then somebody showed me like their first or second album, and it was decent. But anyways.
Oh, it was their second. It was their second.
Didn't we talk about this on a previous
amazing.
podcast? Did we talk about Avenged Sevenfold just recently?
Nope, we're talking about it right now and live.
I thought there was...
Right now.
Fuck, somebody I was talking to was talking about Avenged Sevenfold also, and I was telling them the exact same thing. But anyways, bands I want to throw out there: Drug, Belphegor from Austria.
All right,
dude, Belphegor.
Hell yeah!
Did you listen to Belphegor?
No.
Holy.
Never heard of them.
A. There are two Belphegors, one with an F and one with a PH. You want the BELPH one. You want Belphegor from Austria, and they...
Yeah, PH, yeah, fat with a PH, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that fat ass.
Yes,
So.
dude, they're actually more like Black Death. They're perfect, in my opinion, perfect combination of death metal and black metal. They're brutal as fuck, yet sometimes can be melodic. The dude's fucking vocals just kill. They're into like sadomasochist, like bondage and shit, which I'm not really into that shit, but... Just their imagery and like the whole Satan thing.
You can't judge. You can't judge.
Yeah, you can't judge. And there's just something about the way they present it, because I mean every fucking black metal band is satanic and has all that shit. But there's something about the way they present the satanic imagery, and I don't know, they're just fucking darker than most bands, and it's like the perfect combination of black and death. They're so fucking good, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
Pest Apocalypse 4, I think, is the one I'm listening to right now. It's just fucking kicking my ass.
Hell
I'm gonna have to link that to you. But anyways, yeah, Belphegor from Austria. I'd say Drudk from Ukraine, and then there are some Pacific Northwest bands like Agalok, which are just amazing. So,
yeah, I'm gonna link you some old school Avenged Sevenfold when they were.
All right, cool, man. Okay, so there's another topic down, and we're already a half hour in. Holy shit. It is time.
You goddamn right.
It is time. Oh, God, Tim, it is time. It is time. Prepare.
What's time?
Prepare your anus, listeners. Your anuses? Prepare your anus eyes.
Is it an anus size or
Anuses?
analysis? Anuses?
Prepare your individual anus that is tailored to your individual body. Because I
Is it
have
Anakin?
a rant that is seething and bubbling inside me, and I've been meaning to fucking tackle this for a fucking long time.
Oh God!
You can hear it in my voice. I'm getting angrier. All right, people.
I can feel it in me bones.
This goes out to my YouTubers also. All them YouTubers out there. This has nothing to do with the common public at all. This has to do with content creators. Why?
Oh God, content creators.
Why? I am a content creator. Tim, you are a content creator. Let me ask you something, sir. Why do you...
No, I'm just a fucktard. What are you talking about? I'm not a content creator. I'm just fucking off.
Okay, so... content...
I'm kidding.
Content retainer. I can't even fucking say.
I'm a content retainer.
Content retainer, but a fucktard one. Okay, so... Okay, this is not the topic, but why do you YouTube? Why are you on YouTube? Why are you presenting gaming videos and showing people your pickups and talking about old fucking games that most people don't fucking care about? Why, Tim? Why? Quick answer, though.
Because I give a fuck.
Okay.
And I have a passion for it.
Okay.
Because this is what I love to do. This is great because it's my hobby. Of course I have a job. I do it every day. It's a mundane for me. It might not be mundane for everyone else because I am in the Navy.
Right.
But
certifiable badass. Thank you for your service.
Oh, thanks, man. I do appreciate your support. But this is my getaway. I can get away from the world. I can get away from that for a minute. I can step off and be myself and talk to other people that have the same passion that I have, and I can connect with these people. And it doesn't matter what we're talking about. We're talking about video games. We're talking about nerdy stuff. We're talking about whatever. It doesn't matter. But we're just being passionate about something that we fucking love, and it's great. and it's beautiful. That's why I do this shit.
You just hit the nail on the head with one fucking sentence. Something about fuck, I wish it was the word that I wish I would have gotten the word. I got the context, but not the actual word. It was basically communication and hooking up with people that fucking kick ass and have a similar passion for the hobby that you have a passion for.
No, it's an escape. It's being able to be myself and just have an awesome time. I say it in my videos all the time. If you watched fucking Shogun Death before I had Mega Retro Bros, and you watch Mega Retro Bros, and you're watching Brutal Bit Brothers right now, just know this is where I can be myself and fucking talk to these people that I share this same fucking feeling about video games. This passion, it's ridiculous.
There's a passion there.
I can't sit there and talk about my coworkers like, hey man, yeah, you like video games?
Right.
Like, yeah man, I like fucking Call of Duty, bro. Did you pick up Madden? Like, no, I didn't pick up Madden. I didn't fucking pick up Call of Duty.
I work by myself.
But you like fucking
much.
Secret of Mana? Okay, yeah, well, you could go fucking suck a dick. Blah blah blah. No, this is amazing. This is a great topic.
Hi, kitty.
No, it's the passion of it
Kitty,
all.
no.
How much that you fucking feel for
Kitty,
it.
no. My kitty's meowing.
Kitty, no.
Jeez.
You meow meow meow, baby.
Jeez.
You meow 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 meow.
Okay, so you guys are gonna have to deal with.
It is
You're gonna have to deal with cheese meowing.
super passion.
Okay, but what I wanted to get to, that was supposed to be a fucking short answer, by the way.
Well, I'm sorry that it fucking
All right,
wasn't,
well, it doesn't
because
matter.
I got too much passion.
That's okay,
Joel,
because
I love what I do, and I love in my cup
okay.
when I sip on this beer that I'm sure somebody fucking spit in.
Right. Okay, so. God damn it. The reason we're getting way off topic here. Okay, the reason I asked that was to get at one of those little nuggets that you said, and that was the interacting with people that have a similar passion for this hobby, which would seem to be just a no-brainer. Like, that's why we want to do this. I started a YouTube channel because I wanted to talk to YouTubers and I wanted to meet other people around, and I started Southern Oregon Retro Gamers because I wanted to have people to trade with and talk to about games. So, here comes the rant. This and the whole I love that he's setting the music, but he has no idea what I'm gonna say. And he's been waiting for bated breath for like 4 fucking episodes, and I'm just holding out and holding out. Okay, my point is, who the fuck makes a YouTube video and doesn't answer their fucking YouTube comments when they have a fucking viewer base?
Dickholes.
That is, there you go. That, I don't even need to fucking rant. I am getting sick of fucking going to people's pages, their YouTube channels, and there being fucking comments on it and not a fucking single response. And it's like, okay, when was this video put out? And you're like, oh shit, this was put out fucking weeks ago? Fucking hasn't bothered to answer his fans, the people he's trying to appeal to?
Wow.
And let me tell you something else, sir. Okay, now, first of all,
you dropped a sir on me?
First of all, I am not perfect. I am not perfect. I do answer probably, I would say 99% of my comments, but occasionally comments come in through something other than YouTube, like through Google Chrome or something.
It goes stupid weird.
Yeah, and
sometimes.
I don't get notified of those, so I do check sometimes, and I go back through old videos and I look, and there are comments, and I'll even answer them 3 months later. I'm like, holy fuck, how did I miss this? And then I'll answer their comment.
Right,
but
right.
I just don't understand, if you're a YouTuber, why the hell are you YouTubing
Hey, man.
if you can't have the decency? I feel that you owe it to your public. If you're putting these videos out publicly, you owe it to your audience to interact with them. They're sitting there praising you.
Yes,
and,
sir.
And this is not just retro video gaming. If you think I am targeting you because you're fucking guilty, maybe you are fucking guilty. I don't know. But I'm not actually targeting just gamers. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to name who it is.
Oh, dear
I'm not going
God.
to name who it is, but there's a beer reviewer that I watch that I confronted with this just recently because I was drunk.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot up in here.
And
it's getting hot up in here.
I confronted him.
It's getting hot up here.
And,
it's getting hot up in the South.
and I said something.
I don't live in the South. I don't live in the South, but people in Virginia think they do live in the South. So I'll say it's getting hot up in the South.
I should say World Star.
World Star.
So,
Do you dab when you do that? Do
Oh
you
God,
dab?
Jesus Christ! So I just
My
don't
kid,
get it.
hold on. My kid dabbed the other day. He did the dabby thingy, and I knocked his fucking ass over. And told him, don't do that
Did
shit
you see
again.
that video of that? The video of the kids spelling garbage.
No.
It's this little black kid, and his dad's lying on the couch, and he's like, "How do you spell garbage?" And he's like, "I know how to spell it. It's G-A-B. Wait, Garbitch." Fucking
Oh God, garbage.
And he's like, his dad's like, "Who the hell told you that?" And he's like, "My teacher told me that." He's like, "Well, that bitch needs to be fired. I'm calling her up tomorrow." It was the greatest thing.
That's a good dad. That's a
he was
good dad.
cracking up on the couch, though. It was hilarious. He was joking, but it was funny. Garbitch. Garbage.
Garbage.
So anyways,
Yeah, you can fuck that
I'll
garbage.
tell you what's garbage.
Yes, tell me what's
just-
garbage,
Just
Joel.
that. I'm sorry, but you owe it to your viewers. Why the fuck would you? Why are YouTube? Okay, those are the people that make me think that they got into YouTube just to like fucking be PewDiePie. Like otherwise, why would you put up your content, put it out for the world to see, and then when somebody's actually praising it, you just have nothing to say? Like, do you read them? Do you like? Sometimes I don't even see a thumbs up on them. Like, it's craziness to me.
Which is shitty because now you can give the loves up. Loves.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
You can do that now.
I haven't seen that option.
Yeah, you click loves. You click
I
loves.
haven't seen that option.
That's it.
I
Just
must be fucking blind.
lovies. You
you.
get the little heart.
I don't know. Okay, here's something that's... Okay, so I was getting to this too. I think I got sidetracked. What's even worse... God, this is the worst offender, and there is one specific YouTuber I know that does this. I think he's improving.
Oh, God.
I think he's improving. I'm not going to name names.
Oh, God.
But this is the YouTuber that answers questions or comments that only come from YouTubers that are bigger than him. Let that sink in. He ignores the little guy. Ignores the little guy, won't comment back on all the praise that he gets for his fucking work, but when a YouTuber comments that's bigger than him, he comments on that back.
Well, he's sucking the dick.
Yeah.
He's trying to fucking suck the dick.
Fucking don't
dick of
teach
the dick.
grandma to suck eggs.
He's sucking on that wang.
Yeah, there's just...
Sucking that wienger.
What do you think?
Wienger is in his
What
mouth.
do you think of that? I mean, am I the only one like completely fucking offended by that?
I just don't care because these dick fucks can fuck off. Because I make content because I'm having fun and having fun with others.
But that's the thing.
And
is
these
we
guys are trying to fucking suck each other off and fucking touch tips.
touch tips. That's the
Fucking, they're trying to do the docking station. I'm making that. I'm doing that with my fingers right now when they touch tips. They're just docking.
People are unclicking this
and
video right now the further you are describing it. They're like, okay, this has gone too far. Now they're talking about docking, and I don't know. I came on here for some comic book and beer nerdisms and video games, and now we're...
It's perfectly fine because the real people will
Yeah,
say.
exactly. But anyways, yeah, seriously, I don't get that. And so I confronted this...
I don't get it either,
I confronted this beer reviewer the other day, and he actually commented back, and like right away. Like fucking right away. Like I sent this... You know, I write comments usually that are a couple sentences long. I'm not one of those guys that's just like, hey, great video, and that's it. Like, I say something about your video. And so but this one, I mean, it was like fucking huge. It was a huge comment, and I didn't say it disrespectfully at all. I was like, I love your content. You make great content. It was on a review of a beer that was kind of mediocre, and I said, much like...
You make a good
I
content.
said, much like your beer, it is a good beer, but it could be better. I was like, and for one small reason... Why do you not interact with your audience and blah blah blah? And I went off. Yeah, I fucking called him out. I was drunk.
I'm calling you out, girl. I'm calling you out.
I've fucking literally been watching this guy's videos for months, and I've like literally never seen a comment from him. He fucking answers right away.
Cheers.
And he's like,
let's give a big cheers to Joel because
he's an
he
asshole.
is the fucking man, and he's an asshole, and I fucking love him.
Hell yeah.
Cheers me,
man.
Joel.
So
I
said something. I can link it to you if you want. And he answered back right away, but it was like one sentence. He was like, "Sorry, man. I just I used
suck.
to. I just don't have the time. And I'm like, fucking really? Like, I didn't even answer back because, I'm going to be honest, that answer pissed me off because this guy puts out, this is no fucking joke, this guy sometimes puts out,
I'm glad that guy puts out. I'm glad he puts
this guy
out.
puts out about 3 or 4 fucking beer reviews a day. And he doesn't have time to answer his 3 comments on each. First of all, he's going about it the wrong way. You don't put out multiple videos in one fucking day. You gotta let your one video season for at least a day. I mean, Jesus. If you put out 3 videos at once, the chances of one person is gonna watch all 3 at once are pretty slim, in my opinion. But, anyways. He has time to put out 4 videos a day and talk in front of a camera for 10 to 15 minutes on each one, but he doesn't have time to say, hey, man, thanks
But he doesn't
for
have the time
support."
to say, hey, thank you for watching.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching this video.
Yeah, I'm glad you think that about this beer, or I'm glad you like this beer also, or yeah, you didn't like that beer. Great. Like, you know, I'm fucking 5 seconds. And here's the fucking thing. I've got a channel that is, you know, not even close to as big as this channel. I don't remember how big he is, but my channel's not even half as big, I don't think. And guess how many fucking comments I get on my videos? A fuck ton. You know why? Because I fucking answer my comments. And people comment back when I answer my comments sometimes. You know how many comments this motherfucker gets? 2.
What?
Or 3. Like, seriously, like 2 or 3 comments a video. That's it. You know why?
Oh, okay.
Because what's your incentive to comment on a video if you've been watching a channel for months and you've never seen a response? Is there an incentive to doing that? Like, oh, great job, Mr.
Nope.
Dude that's not going to read my comment? Or does read my comment but doesn't? Oh, that's what he said. He said I do read the comments. I thumbs them up usually,
Well,
but I just don't have time.
lame.
So he does read them. He just doesn't have time to answer them. He doesn't have time to actually pull his keyboard towards him.
That's pretty lame. That's pretty lame.
That's my rant. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I want to know what the audience thinks of this. Am I stupid here? Am I just, like, caring too much?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're totally fine.
I think it's because I care because, fuck, I make this shit. If people didn't comment on my videos, I'd be upset. If I got 2 or 3 comments on my videos that I work fucking hard on, I might be a little upset. Like,
Exactly.
That's because it's not subscribers to me. It's not about making money to me. It's about interacting with people. And so, therefore, if that aspect is the one that's lowest, I'd be pretty upset. I mean, what do you think?
I feel the same way. I mean, we don't get too many people commenting over here, but the people that I actually do comment, I appreciate so much, and it's really great when people like comment like a lot more than they should, and it's pretty great because what I try to usually do when I do sit down and watch my friends' YouTube videos is I comment throughout.
That's what I do too. I have the comment box open and I'm literally typing as I'm watching.
And as they're saying stuff, I'm like, here we go. Yep, that's fucking funny. Because I want them to know that I'm actually interacting.
Exactly. You know, if I'm watching a pickup video, I say, oh, nice score on this, you know, in the beginning, and then, you know,
right.
I keep commenting all the way through. Like, I leave really big comments. Not like Roaming Dan comments or anything like that. That guy fucking rules.
No, that guy fucking
like
rules completely. He rules all sauce. That guy, everybody he's amazing. Yeah. Roaming Dan, fucking love you, man.
Yeah, dude, seriously. I can mention him every video because he's, like, seriously one of the greatest fans. And I will actually mention my buddy Jake and my buddy Kevin, who are both equally, I mean, they don't write out the giant.
Oh, and now Kevin fucking, he's on my channel now
so
too,
badass.
And you are fucking amazing.
Yeah, Kevin.
You're so amazing,
Kevin's
Kevin.
The shit. And I don't know if you know
brother.
Jacob Christoph, but he's a viewer of, he's local and he's a viewer of mine, and honestly, a really good friend. I consider him a good friend, and I will show him your channel, but I think he actually already watches your channel. I'm not positive. I'll have to ask him about that, but Jake kicks ass too. It's like Jake and Kevin and even Levitt the Retro Gamer, another big supporter.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, there's people like that, and people that just like always want to support. You know? Okay, guys, we are back. Sorry about that. Brief intermission to let a cat out, pour a beer, take pee, and other essentials. So I'm done with my rant. I just wanted to know what you guys think.
Oh,
Please let me know in the comments below, which I will answer.
I'm pretty sure that Joel's gonna answer all these.
Yeah, if I don't, you guys can, I mean, seriously, shoot me.
No, if he does not, you better fucking
Yeah,
rape
that would be
him.
hilarious. That would be so funny if I ignored all those comments. Okay, so, yeah,
I have more topics.
you should get on a topic because we're already at 50-something minutes.
I know.
God damn, we can make
I
these
know.
podcasts all day long, folks. You have no idea.
I know. I'm only on my second
Oh my
topic.
god, me too. Or wait, I don't even know. All right, go.
All right, so number 2 topic. What really got you into metal?
Oh man, that's a fucking Jesus. I can go on for that all day. Okay, quick story. I lived in the Bay Area. Pacifica, California is just south of San Francisco by about 15 miles. Really cool town. There were these friends that I had that lived up the street from me about 4 or 5 blocks. And one day I went over there, and one of the younger kids, there was like 4 brothers, and then there was a baby, and I'm like this, like baby, little. There was a little girl too. But let's see, it was Wyatt, I think.
Okay.
I want to say. So it was like 4 brothers and a daughter. I don't remember all their names. I remember the 3 older brothers was Kyle, Dave, and Wyatt. And I want to say it was like Wyatt was watching MTV, and he had...
Okay.
What the hell was playing? First it was like something like fairly mellow, but then I had never heard before. It was like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I was like, oh, okay, this
Oh, sick.
this is
okay.
pretty cool.
Okay.
And then it like morphed into Guns N' Roses, and I was like, all right, this is getting interesting. And then before you knew it, it morphed into Metallica, and that just fucking grabbed me. There was something about Metallica, and I moved right after that. Never saw those kids again. God,
But it grabbed you
it
grabbed
me
you?
right in the.
when you were a child. It grabbed you.
Yes, with 5 other children.
Okay.
Oh
Oh, God.
I mean, we were all grabbed. So,
And we
and
just
by
lost
Metallica.
fucking
And
10
it
subscribers.
wasn't just Metallica. I'm gonna tell you something. I've never told anybody this before. Lars touched us. Okay.
God
Alright.
damn it.
I could show you on a doll, but I don't want to.
Shut up.
Anyway. Okay, so anyways,
God.
Metallica touched me in just the right area at just the right time of my adolescence, and so they had just put out the I mean, fuck, it was 91, I think. So I think or 92. They had just put out the Black Album, so it wasn't even their best shit or anything like that, but still, it grabbed me. And so I moved to Oregon right after this. That's a whole different story. Moved to Oregon, and I went to South Medford High School, and there was a kid named Lucas. I want to say his name is Luke or Lucas, and he gave me a mixtape. Oh, shit, no.
Okay.
Yes, that was the first one. He gave me a mixtape, and it had... I can't remember that mixtape as much because it was superseded by another mixtape that I got when I moved. Again, little known story. I went to 4 different high schools my freshman year.
Ooh, goddamn.
Freshman year was a tough one for me.
Sorry.
So anyways,
Sorry, Chow. Sorry,
Coos
Chow.
Bay. I moved from Medford to Coos Bay, which is the west coast. Very, very...
Okay.
It's like the ocean. Like, I literally lived with the ocean, was like part of my yard. Anyways, that was a crazy time. There was this other kid that I met, don't remember his name, maybe Jason. He gave me a mixtape that I might even still have, and that had Metallica songs that I had never heard before. It had older songs.
Yeah.
It had Megadeth songs.
All right. Megadeth,
Fuck
baby.
yeah, it had even a couple 9 Inch Nails songs.
Yeah.
Just some good shit. And I mean, this is 9 Inch Nails when they kicked ass, like Broken Era and like Pretty Hate Machine era. So it was like, in fact, my favorite song from 9 Inch Nails is on Pretty Hate Machine, and it was on that mixtape. It's Terrible Lie. Terrible Lie is a fucking great song. anyways, so that is really where it started. After that, I started exploring. I started watching MTV's Headbanger Ball and recording those when I wasn't supposed to be up. I put a towel under the door so my parents couldn't see the light from the TV, and I would.
Dude, that's so fun. That's so fucking
and I'd
fun.
watch it super low volume because my parents would party super loud, like late at night. They'd always drink and smoke and blast music till like 3 or 4 in the morning, so they couldn't hear what I had on. So I turned it kind of low, and then I recorded on my recorded on my VCR.
Your parents sound awesome.
Yeah, they really were. I mean, my mom's no longer with us, but yes, they were fucking awesome.
Rest in peace.
Yes. So Headbangers Ball got me into. Then it was like Pantera, and then Testament, and then it was Helmet.
Matt Penfield.
Yeah, and then just a shit ton more. So what about you, man?
Oh, good goddamn.
Good goddamn. You know I was going to ask it. You fucking asked me.
Mine isn't as fucking cool as his, I promise you right now. So myself, I used to actually be into a big thing with the punk rock scene. That was my thing in high school, was punk rocker, everything. I was a skateboarder. I was actually really fucking good, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Like, I was an actual good skateboarder. I should have continued with it, but drugs and fucking pussy was way more important to me.
Yeah, dude.
So
drugs, pussy, and music.
That's why I stopped. Yeah, that's exactly it. Drugs, pussy, and music fucked my whole fucking life up. I should have just kept skateboarding and fuck pussy, but I didn't. No, I didn't. I did drugs too, but so. What did it for me? I was actually sitting in my art class one day, and we had this individual that he was in independent art, and he was sitting next to me, and he actually got to do his own projects during independent art for his class. He was in our class, but it wasn't the class. So he could do basically whatever he wanted to. I actually went to the same classes and got to do the same stuff when I was in my next 3 years of art. And this was just 2D art or whatever. And he was like, hey, man, I know you like punk rock and stuff, but you want to check out this band? I was like, yeah, sure. I'll check it out. And he gave me his headphones and stuff on his Walkman and stuff.
Oh, you're cutting out, man.
Cool. I'm cutting out?
You just cut out for a little bit there.
What?
Yep, just for like 10 seconds. So what did you say back there?
Oh no, do you hear me now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so what did you leave off on?
You were saying that he said, do you want to hear this? And I didn't hear what it was.
Okay, and he said, do you want to hear this? And I was like, yeah, man, that's fucking hell yeah, I'll listen to it. So he gave me his headphones and stuff on his Walkman. And I put it in my ear, he had it in his ear, and he let me listen to a stupid fucking band that's going to make everyone pissed off if you're a metalhead. And it was Atreyu. Atreyu. Yes. Shogun Death. The one, the only. We're talking about limousines, and we're talking about jet planes, and we're talking about fucking the coolest guy in the world, the fucking magnificent, and everything. No. Atreyu.
That's funny.
And I listened to one song, and it was a metal song, and I was fucking done. I was fucking done because it was so fucking perfect. Everything was perfect, and it was so sick. Punk rock didn't even matter anymore.
That's funny.
And I was like, fuck this. I need metal in my life.
That's funny.
And I was like, and I looked at him and I said, Steven, I need this in my life.
Cutting out again. Shit. You there?
I said, yep, I'm here.
Weird.
You hear me?
It's cutting out again. I don't know what's up.
Damn it.
Huh.
I said, Steven, I need this in my life. And then metal formed my life.
That is amazing.
That's it.
So what did you listen to after Atreyu?
After Atreyu, I started listening to different bands. Well, I started getting back to the old school stuff as well with Pantera. I knew about Metallica because of my brother when I was a little kid, when he gave me my NES and stuff. And Metallica, Megadeth, Pantera, all that stuff. I just went backwards and started rocking to that.
Nice.
And then I started listening to Atreyu, Unearth, started rocking out to Senses Fail, which wasn't it wasn't a metal band at the time, but it was like a hardcore band. Had a little hardcore phase. But yeah, dude, it was fucking great.
That's awesome, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's funny how everybody gets into metal different ways, and everybody gets into different metal, and there's just so many genres and so many ways you can go. I did the whole thrash scene for like a long time. It was like, Testament and Metallica and Slayer.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Megadeth and all that shit.
Dude,
Oh, and
Slayer.
Anthrax.
God damn it.
Yeah, and then South Medford High School, one of the first, I don't remember which time it was. I went to South 3 times. So, because I moved around a lot. But anyways, I went to South Medford High School 3 times, and one of the times I met a friend of mine named Ray, who's still a friend of mine, and he's actually one of my oldest friends because I've moved so many times. But Ray one day was sitting in class behind me in our POT class, what we like to call POT class, Principles of Technology. And our teacher was Mr. Green, so that was fitting. So we had POT.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We had POT class with Mr. Green, and anyways, this dude named Ray sat behind me.
POT class with Mr. Green.
Ray sat behind me, and he used to do all kinds of weird things. Well, actually, very fitting. He used to wear like a suit and tie to school. Yeah,
Good. That's what you should.
For no reason. And then like sometimes he'd dress like a punk, and sometimes he'd dress like a metalhead, and he always had his head shaved in weird ways. Like I remember for a while he had like a triangle like shaved in his head, like right here. And anyways,
this is your teacher?
No. This is the guy who sat behind me in that class.
I'm just kidding. Whatever.
And so anyways, one day we're talking about music, and I don't remember what I brought up to him, but he thought that maybe I should be listening to death metal or like something like that. And,
okay.
And first he lent me something that was not metal. He lent me Tool, which I was not familiar with Tool, and I took that.
Tool is sick, by the way.
I fucking love Tool, and it's all Ray's fault. Fuck yeah. But actually, I went to a Tool concert not that long after. That was my first concert. So anyways,
yes.
Yeah, so, and then also L7. It was this like female band that was like kind of like hard rock, like almost metal. But the next time that he lent me a tape, it was Cannibal Corpse, Butcher to Birth. And
no way!
I took this in
some cannibal?
Yeah,
Motherfucking cannibal?
I took this in my room and listened to it. This is how old I am, on cassette on my Walkman, and listened to it at like midnight. Listened to it at midnight when everybody in the house was asleep. I was in bed and it was all dark, and I was listening to it at midnight.
Oh God!
With headphones on, and was just like, "What in the fuck is this? Holy fucking hell!"
We're talking about some fucking goddamn fucking. Oh,
yeah.
Some throat music.
Yes, dude. Fucking Butcher to Birth is still one of my favorite. Fucking brutality.
Straight from the fucking brutality, dude, all that is morbid.
Still holds up. I know Cannibal Corpse is like just the standard death metal band now, but dude, Butcher to Birth.
Well, I mean,
there's a reason they're the standard death metal band. They fucking set the pace with a lot of good shit. I mean, admittedly, my favorite death metal band is Death. But, anyways, Cannibal Corpse, Butcher to Birth, great band. And that set the stage for getting into Gore Guts and Obituary and Morbid Angel and Suffocation.
Oh, dude, Obituary, Morbid Angel? God damn it.
Suffocation, and then eventually Internal Bleeding. And then it was like, starting to get into stuff that was almost starting to become black metal-ish, like Behemoth and Angel Corpse. And then after that... Well, actually, not after that, but like in between that, I started listening to pure black metal because of a compilation. It was Metal Massacre 12.
Oh.
Metal Massacre 12 had a track by a band called Ancient, and that was the very first black metal song I ever heard, and it completely intrigued me. And yeah, that's how I became a black metal head. I started listening to a shit ton of death metal,
which is sick.
Then black metal, and now it's just I listen to fucking crazy black metal. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. Metal fucking rules, man.
Metal does fucking rule.
It's like life. I mean, it's funny because so many people look at metal as a negative thing, that aren't metalheads.
No.
But it's like such a...
It's the most positive
for the
thing.
people
It's
that-
the most positive thing in my
yeah,
life.
but for the people that listen to it, it's the most positive fucking shit in the world. When I listen to Death...
No, because you fucking
When I
feel it.
listen to the band Death, and I think about Chuck and him dying and losing one of the greatest guitarists ever, and I listen to Symbolic today. I mean, that's how much I fucking love Death. And I just can't help but think this is such a positive music. Even though lyrically it's not.
It sucks.
It's an empowering, it's I don't know.
I mean, it's true, man. I mean, I fucking listen to metal that is positive, but if people would fucking listen to it, they still would never understand.
Yeah, like the Cascadian metal I was telling you about, like the foresty, atmospheric black metal. That stuff is like
fucking dude. But Between the Buried and Me.
yeah,
period.
yeah, that's a good example. But like Cascadian metal,
they are fucking. They literally are like, it's almost like geometry.
Yeah.
Like fucking like, what the fuck? Like,
yes, I love it.
like literally, if you really think about it, like it's math
Yeah,
core.
it is. Yeah,
Like, it literally breaks it down, and it's like an equation.
yep, I agree.
like you can actually fucking, you could put this on a fucking chalkboard. The way that
Yeah, you
these
could.
musicians are fucking putting it down and making us feel good.
Yep, it's pretty
Like,
crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Well, man, we're
But,
over an hour.
dude, we have to drop this one right
I was
now.
just gonna say that we
We
are
have
over
to.
an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and go away, folks. All right, guys. So sorry about that. We had to edit out a little bit of stuff. This podcast ran way too long. We are going to have to cut it short. Contest winner is actually going to have to be next time because we just talked so damn long. Holy crap!
Ooh.
But we're gonna record and we're gonna get it done. And contest winner is coming next time. The thing is, though, is actually that gives more people to enter because right now it's only 11 people. So let's fucking do this shit. Get on there, watch the first episode, which is on Mega Retro Brothers channel. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So keep rocking the retro games. Shogun Death, what about you?
Continue liking, continue subscribing. Leave a comment below because you guys rock. This is Shogun Death and Nintenjoel rocking out from the Mega Retro Bros and Nintenjoel. Out!